Matter, an everyday thing. But do we really know what matter is? Today, in this tutorial video, we will show you a complete explanation of what matter is.
Well, matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. In other words, it's the stuff that makes up this universe. Matter is made up of substances called elements, which have special chemical and physical properties and cannot be broken into other substances in ordinary chemical reactions. A particle is small. It's a small localized object to which we can attribute several physical or chemical properties, such as volume, density, or mass. All matter has volume. It just fills the area it's in. So all matter has volume and weight, but it looks different. And that's because matter has different shapes or states. These are liquids, solids, gas, and plasma. But what things are not matter?
What isn't matter? Not everything is made of matter, but this includes the light from a torch, the heat for a fire, and the sound of a police car. You cannot see, taste, or smell, but they are not types of matter, but it can form energy. Everything that exists that can be classed as either a type of matter that forms energy. Now let's go of what is physical and chemical changes.
Physical. A physical change is a change of matter that occurs without changing the chemical composition of matter. It is usually reversible. New products are not found. Changes have no affection on the chemical bonds of molecules.
Homogeneous. The homogeneous mixtures are the mixtures that have uniform composition and properties throughout. They always have a single phase. The homogeneous mixtures are considered as a solution. Examples: a cup, a coffee, air, gasoline, etc.
Heterogeneous mixtures is not blend smoothly throughout and the individual substances remain distinct. So, an heterogeneous mixture has a non-uniform composition. An example could be ice cubes in a Coke, chocolate chip cake, cookies, etc.
You probably know that the water has weight. If you carry a water bottle with you, the water you drink will be lighter because you are removing water from it.
Solids. Of course, there is a meaning, probably the most obvious. Rocks are solid, like ice. Cars are solid. Your computer is a solid. Your phone is a solid. All these things have mass and takes up space. Gas. Do you know what's weird? Matter can sometimes be seen or felt, but it exists as the air we breathe, which is an example of a gas. The third primary state of matter. Plasma. Plasma is a state of matter in which the gas phase is excited until the atomic electrons are no longer bound to any nucleus. Plasma consists of positively charged ions and unbound electrons. Plasma can be created by heating a gas until it is ionized or exposing it to a strong electromagnetic field.
What is a phase change? A phase change is a change from one state of matter to another. These changes are physical changes. They are reversible and they don't affect the chemical makeup of the substances, the chemical composition of matter. During a phase change, heat energy is either absorbed or released. For example, heat energy is released as the molecules slow down and move closer together. This process is called exothermic. On the other hand, when the energy is absorbed, as molecules speed up and expand, this process is called endothermic. Melting. The phase change from one solid to liquid. Molecules will speed up, move farther apart, and absorb the heat energy. Freezing. The phase change from liquid to solid. Molecules slow down, move closer together, and release heat energy. Evaporation. The phase change from a liquid to a gas. Vaporization occurs throughout and happens at the boiling point. Evaporation happens on the surface of a liquid at any temperature. Condensation. The phase change from a gas to a liquid. Molecules slow down, move closer together, and release heat energy. Sublimation. The phase change from a solid to a gas. Molecules speed up, move farther apart, and absorb the heat energy. Deposition. Phase change from a gas to a solid. Molecules slow down, move closer together, and release heat energy. Also, there's the fourth state of matter, that is called plasma. This one is superheat of gases where the energy supplied allows electrons to escape from. but travel with their nucleus. This is called ionized. Plasmas are conductive and respond to magnetic fields. Example of plasma could be stars, sun, or neon lights.
First, we need to remember what is matter. Matter is something that occupies space and possesses mass. It is made of atoms. May exist as solid, liquid, or gas. Matter is classified into pure substances and mixtures. First, we are going to talk about the pure substances. The pure substances are the matter having an invariant chemical composition and distinct properties. These ones also are divided into. These ones are the elements that are fundamental substances, cannot be separated into simple substances by chemical methods. An example of an element is a carbon. The compounds are composed of two or more elements in fixed proportions, can be separated into similar substances and elements only by chemical methods. An example of a compound is a carbon dioxide, or the abbreviation CO2. Other is the salt, that is NaCl, or baking soda.
Methods of separation, physical and chemical. Separation is a technique that converts a mixture or a solution into one or more separate mixtures of products. At least one of the separation results of its addition of one or more components to the original mixture. In some cases, separation can completely separate a mixture into its four components, but exploit differences into their chemical and physical properties. For example, the size, shape, weight, density, or chemical affinity between the components of a mixture. These processes are often classified according to the specific distinction that they use to achieve separation. If it don't have a differentiation, it can be used to achieve the required separation, and then the multiple activities that can also be combined to achieve the desired goal.
Physical methods. Chromatography. This method separates solutes through various interactions with the material. Filtration. Filtration is the most common method for separating liquids from insoluble solids. For example, a mixture of sand and water. This method is used to remove solid particles from a liquid. In general, a variety of filter media are used, such as filtered paper or other materials. Evaporation. This is the method used to separate a mixture. A mixture is usually a solution of solvent and a dissolved solid. The solution is heated until the organic solvent evaporates and turns to a gas or leaves a solid precipitate. Crystallization. Crystallization is a separation technique in which the solid phase is separated from the parent alcohol. Simple distillation. When the mixture consists of two or more pure liquids, distillation is preferred. The components of the liquid mixture evaporate, condensates, and then float. The mixture is heated and the components is volatile